What's going on, everyone? Jeremy here from the Quartering. And breaking news, the CW has had another superhero show canceled. Another superhero show that has failed to keep an audience interested. Another superhero show that drew in an audience of people who were more concerned, apparently, by the skin color than the actual fact that the show wasn't that great. And today it was canceled, going into its fourth season. And Twitter, of course, is blaming it on skin color, when in fact I will show you the real reason the show was canceled. The exact same reason you see Supergirl and you see Batwoman flailing. It's all comes down to poor writing and the fact that people on Twitter don't actually tune in. Now, with the news of Black Lightning being canceled, you can see the CW ending Black Lightning, a show of predominantly black cast, but not ending a show like Lot, which has a racist lead, and pushing forward with Superman and Lois, which failed to cast actors of color, really shows you what Greg Berlanti's agenda is. From somebody who says anti-cis men era. You can see Katie Lotz is causing a PR crisis every 5 minutes, and Superman and Lois is a mess, a racist mess. It premieres, and yet Black Lightning is the one they cancel. The CW is racist for canceling Black Lightning. Something feels racist about Black Lightning getting canceled and boring Flash and company still having a show. Caitlin was the best thing to happen to them, and now she's gone, and everybody and they mama is a speedster. So tell me the reason. Canceling Black Lightning is anti-black. So mad they canceled Black Lightning. The CW did not deserve them in the first place. Now that they treat them like garbage and cancel the show, meanwhile they still allow racists on their platforms to refuse and cancel their shows. Look, I'm sure a lot of Black Lightning fans will tune into this. It sucks to have your show canceled, especially to not get a proper ending to it. I totally feel for you, and I hope that if you're new to the channel, or if you've been around for a while and you're just tuning in for this, that you'll take a moment to subscribe and give me a chance. It makes finding the channel much easier. It helps YouTube know that my channel isn't completely dead, and I would greatly appreciate it. The reality of the show Black Lightning is that user reviews were terrible. Critics gave it a 96%, while user reviews 54%. On top of that, Black Lightning was never really involved in any kind of major controversy. And again, it went down to 45% in season 2. If we bring up season 3, 44%. This is what the CW does. They continuously, by the way, 100% from critics. Only 7 critics even bothered to rate the show in its 3rd season. All right. If we go to the 4th, well, obviously nothing. Now, this via Variety, Black Lightning to end after season 4 on the CW. Black Lightning will end its run on the CW after its upcoming season 4. Based on the DC character by the same name, Black Lightning centers around Jefferson Pierce, a high school principal who is forced to don his superhero suit once again after years of retirement when a local gang arises and recruits one of their star students. A good story, by the way. Good superhero. And I do hope that Black Lightning can find some better writers and find a new home. Look, in the world of streaming, if the show has an actual fan base that will follow it, it'll see new life somewhere else. It says, when we first started Black Lightning Journey, I knew that Jefferson Pierce and his family would be of powerful black women, would be a unique addition to the superhero genre. Series developer and executive producer Salim Akil said in a statement. Akil, probably mispronouncing that. No disrespect. The love that Blurds and all comic book fans around the globe have shown this series in the past 3 seasons proved what we imagined. Black people want to see themselves in all their complexities. Well, perhaps this was an issue if that's all you cared about, but that's neither here nor there. I don't know that. Again, Black Lightning was never really involved in a lot of wild, like, SJW garbage, at least not that really popped up on my radar. The show kind of just faded into obscurity. And I'm going to show you that. News of the series ending comes over a week after the CW ordered a backdoor pilot for a potential spin-off centered on Black Lightning's character Painkiller, which is kind of bizarre to cancel Black Lightning and then have a Painkiller series. That is bizarre. Which, of course, the same person executive producing and directing that pilot. Thank you to the phenomenal cast, writers, and crew without blah, 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 blah. Black Lightning hails from Berlanti Productions and Akil Productions in association with Warner Brothers. The series was developed for TV by Akil, Mara Brock, blah, 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 blah. The CW has found great success with this lineup of DC shows, along with Black Lightning. Now, this may go to streaming. I don't know. The whole AT&T world is bizarre. But no, it was not. Sorry, angry fans. It was quite simple. Black Lightning premiered in January 3 years ago, and 2018. And here's what you got for ratings. The very first episode, 2.3 million viewers. Quite strong for a CW superhero series. In fact, what Black Lightning did better than most of the competition, it held most of its audience. Now, of course, you're going to drop after your series premiere, but they held, week 2, creeping back up to 2.2 million and holding strong at 1.8 before finally finishing the season at 1.6. But now if we go to season 2, week C, they lost 500,000 viewers in the offseason, premiering to just 1.16 million, down 50% in the demo change and viewer change. Finishing the season with 845,000 viewers on the finale, which is enough to keep a show on the air. But again, remember, that's from the premiere of, let's just say, an average of 2 million early in season 1. You're down to 800,000. That's not a good sign. Now, if you go to season 3, you lose another. Well, actually, to be fair, you carried over who you had for the season premiere. But then you dropped immediately down to 600,000, 500,000. Then you had a crossover event up to 700,000. And you finished the season with 500,000 viewers. Down from 2 million, 2.4 million. So you lost just under 2 million out of your 2.4 million viewers in 3 seasons. It's quite simple. The trajectory of this show was not going to garner it a renewal. This is very true if you look at Supergirl too. Most of these shows that show up on the CW start strong because there's a lot of hype around a new superhero series, but they all seem plagued by the same thing: terrible writing and terrible advertising. And if you're going to rely on woke crap, I'm not saying that Black Lightning was, I'm saying that shows like Batwoman was, it's not going to last. Of all the horrible CW shows they continue to renew and terrorize us with, they decided to cancel Black Lightning. Sounds racist. Again, no, the show was performing terribly. Why? Probably because the writing staff that the CW continues to put together on these shows is terrible. They thought that people would tune in and watch Batwoman because she was a member of the LGBTQ community, and everybody on Twitter constantly talked about the show, except nobody actually tuned in. The same thing for Supergirl, which survived much longer. But maybe this show will find a new home on some sort of DC streaming service. You had Stargirl, another one that also, Stargirl is pretty good. But I don't remember how. I wanted to pull up the ratings for that. This one had a bigger actress, but it still premiered at half of what Black Lightning was and finished the season shedding roughly 40% of their viewers. So again, the CW has a problem, doesn't have a problem getting new viewers, but they have a huge problem keeping them, and they need to look into why that is first and foremost. It extends beyond all their shows, not just Black Lightning. I hope you enjoyed this video. We'll talk to you again real soon.